Hi everyone, it's Allie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm participating in the Team Tiny Halloween October Hop, and today I'm going to be using Your Next stamp. And I thought these three from their latest release were so cute. They're called Happy Hayrides, and the one with the tractor was just Happy Hayride, and then they had the next one which was Fall Fun, and then the next one which was Halloween. So they were add-ons to the first one. So for this one, I obviously am making it into Halloween, but I did use stamps from all three. And I decided to make my card into like a fun fold today. So I took a piece of 12 by 12, just white cardstock. I used Stampin' Up! Whisper White. Um, I have never blended on their cardstock before, so I thought I'd take a chance. That was the only 12 by 12 cardstock that I had. I used to be a scrapbooker, but since I don't scrapbook that much anymore, I don't have a lot of 12 by 12 cardstock hanging around. So it wasn't too bad. It blended pretty easy. It just took me a long time, but my wrist got a workout. But other than that, it worked fine. So I took my 12 by 12 paper and I cut it at 5 inches for the width. I left the length at 12. And then I took my trimmer and I scored at, or I took my scoreboard, I should say, and I scored each end at 4 inches. And then I went ahead and grabbed my trimmer again and I tried to put my top edge exactly right at the top, but my trimmer wasn't exactly long enough to fit, so I kind of had to play around with it a little bit. Basically, though, you want the bottom of the paper where it's slanted to the smallest. You want that to kind of hit where it's about 2.5 to 2 3/4 on the bottom. So, because that's your smallest area. So I hope I'm explaining that. I see that it kind of cut it off there. I was hoping I was on camera a little bit better. I do have another card where I might be making this. So if you want me to redo it or just kind of give a quick tutorial on it and you can see that a little better, just let me know down in the comments. And I will do a better one so you can kind of see where I lined up my paper. It's very easy once you do it. You just kind of have to fiddle with it a little bit depending on what kind of trimmer you have. So there is my final card, and it does fit into a normal sized envelope. And I pulled out my Catherine Pooler inks. So I used her black ink for the bottom, blue suede shoes, and I believe blue suede shoes, I'll make sure, and then orange twist for the top of it. And so what I was thinking was my little tractor was going down a hill and it was nighttime, and so I didn't want it to be like a flat surface, so I made sort of like a little hill there. And I pulled out my Tattered Angels spray since her inks are reactive, so I just sprayed some of that on there. And I also did ink blend the back of my card. I did not show that on here. And then those are all my little pieces that I picked out. Since that was a ton of coloring, I did not show that on screen. I did use my Copic markers. If anyone is interested in the colors, please let me know. I used a ton of markers, which are still all on my desk. I was kind of late in doing this. I had a really busy week and my electricity kept going in and out when I was trying to finish this. We had a really bad storm And I did not think I was going to get this done. So it was funny because I was finding flashlights and coloring by flashlight. So, but I don't think I did that bad. So it finally came back on. I was actually able to get all of these cut out. I should have bought the dies. I am really considering for Christmas buying myself a scan and cut. Because I hate, it's just so expensive to buy the dies for everything, especially for a set like this, where, I mean, I'll probably use it a couple times a year. I don't see me using it constantly. And the dies are expensive because there's lots of little pieces, parts, and I just didn't want to spend the money on it. But, when I do use it, that's a lot to cut out. And I do like fussy cutting, but so here I just wanted it to look like some of their candy fell off the train or they threw it out to people. Maybe some people are watching them as they go by. And there is my card. I'm going to pull out 2 sentiments that I want to stamp on there. And I pulled out my Misty to do that. I'm going to stamp that first one in white. And then I'm going to stamp another one in black on the orange, because when I open that card, that first one that I'm stamping now in white is not going to show. And I love how it came out. I actually was kind of playing around with this pattern to do a slimline card that opens up. So that is going to be another card that I am going to be showing soon. So thank you for joining us today. Please follow along and check out everyone's creations. We try to support each other and get our subscriber bases up. Since we are smaller channels, we don't have commercials, so you can go through and watch everyone's without being interrupted. And I bet we're going to have a lot of really neat videos today. Halloween is one of my favorites, so I cannot wait to watch everyone's videos. So again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.